guys, my name is Crystal and welcome to my YouTube channel. Alexa, what's the time please?
The time is 9:13 p.m.
Okay guys, I've calmed down now. I have literally been quiet in my flat for about 3 days. I've just been sat down here. There's been no bad behaviour, there's been no yelling, there's been no trouble, nothing. Do you know, this afternoon I watched Nacho Libre with Jack Black in it, and I was watching that. I've been listening to Heart and Virgin Radio on my Alexa Echo show, and I've done, I went out to the co-op. As I said, I was walking down the aisle and Kim had her back to me, the blonde woman. She had a black cardigan on. I'm an adult, I'm 53. If I want to wear a pair of shorts and a short top, don't you think I'm old enough to decide for myself what I want to wear? I mean, how can someone have the attitude when it's boiling hot that I can't put a pair of shorts on? How many women wear shorts in the hot weather? I don't know whether it's ageism, it's some stuck-up snob. I'm keeping cool. I'm not wearing thick coat and jeans when I'm going to obviously faint if I get overheated. I haven't got a boyfriend. I haven't got a husband. I don't know where that email come from out of the blue, that Paul that emailed me. I was married a very long time ago. I was divorced in 2008. And I certainly wouldn't date someone if I was attached to another man or married. So can you see why those couples, there was loads of couples when I went out there this evening, because the man attacked the other man. I'm a woman looking for a male companion. I'm not a man. I don't snatch other women from men. I'm a woman. So I had, there's that bloke threw that ball quite viciously at me. I'm a woman. I haven't stolen someone else's wife or girlfriend. So when I went out this afternoon, the lady with the cat who feeds the cat Whiskers treats had her back to me. She had a dress on. Okay, I'm a woman. When I talk to Kim, it's two women talking and chatting to each other. When I talk to the lady that's got the Whiskers cat biscuits, it's two women having a chat together, right? I'm not a bloke. I don't know where that's come from either. Because I did have this woman ring me up saying that her bloke was cheating on her and she wasn't happy. But I don't have anything to do with Facebook dating anymore, and I've told you I've deleted WhatsApp and Facebook dating. I can't be doing with idiots, right? But that woman that was by the Rochester Riverside office was a younger version of Kim. And she had a black cardigan on as well, and she was wearing red like Kim was. And she was right behind my back swearing. I just hope she wasn't working for the Rochester Riverside office, because that is a really bad thing to start swearing across your phone behind somebody's back. It sounds rude and disgusting. It's not promoting Rochester, it's making it look like a trashy dump. Oh yeah, that bitch emailed me. And she'd been on her phone for about half an hour, because I went round the field and she was on her phone. I came back in the afternoon, she was still on her phone, and she was following me about with it. I don't know what her problem was. I don't even recognise her or knew who she was, and I'd never seen her before. A young blonde woman. Now the couple that I saw on the Rochester Riverside, I'd written about in my diary. they use that spot by the river. You're not supposed to be down there. Someone's pushed the fence down so they could have an accident and fall in the water. They're choosing a place to have intimate relations, right, which they shouldn't be there at all. The fence has been pushed down and kids can go off there and fall into the water. So I don't know whether they're using it as a regular place and think that no one can see them when they're doing things. But I walk Max around there, kids walk around there. That's twice I've seen that couple doing intimate things by the riverside. Now you think a bloke would take a woman out to a restaurant or he'd take her out somewhere. Why would they do it in public? Right? And even people right across the water can see what you're doing. You know, the builders were building. You know, there's warehouses, blokes going up on fork trucks. They can see what they're doing. But that's the thing, people like to be watched. Some people like to be watched when they're at it. In broad daylight. Right, it doesn't wind me up. I mean, I won't be forced into doing something. I want a relationship. I don't want to fucking catch diseases. I don't want to pick people up on the park, on the riverside, on the street. Someone has stolen from my bank account. I don't really trust anybody at the moment. Because even your family can do things to you, right? I don't trust anybody. No one's going to convince me that anyone's any different, because I've had that said to me before. I'm not the same as other men. I've been told that about 5 times, and they end up the same as the other men. I've been hit, I've been struck by men, I've been told what to do, and I've been told to shut up. I've been walloped. My mum's been hit in broad daylight and people have just watched and laughed. You can't convince me that you know, I just don't want anybody now. That has really convinced me now. I just don't want anyone. People are just pure, some of them are pure evil. You see, you get a bully starts on a vulnerable person, and instead of somebody coming over and sticking up, they all join in. So instead of one person picking on one person, you've got 10 or 20 at it. Right? I'm just not interested. I went out to walk my dog. Why it was so busy this evening, I don't know. Because I have literally been quiet in my flat for 3 days, minding my own business and being quiet. Right, they know I'm not Jennifer. They know it's my mother that had the Indian mental health nurse. You know, and that's not going to save them from if they have... I mean, someone's committed fraud in my bank, right? And I bet fraud has been committed elsewhere as well. Right, pretending that I'm somebody else to get them off charges. You know, and they know who they are. Making out I'm my mother. I've had a hard, shitty life, right? And I don't need other people making it worse. They know who's who. And so does my mother. Knows who she is, I hope. Like I said, I went out to walk my dog. I was happy. I had my bottle of drink, and I don't know where I've put it. I think I might have left it outside. I was very upset. I was upset. I mean, there's only one way out of that field, and that was going past those guys that were smoking drugs, and there was 3 of them, and they were bigger than me. And you know, you expect your mother to act with decorum and help you. And she was laughing, my mum was laughing. She went, go on, get home then, walk past them. I mean, she's in her flat, on her phone, and she doesn't see or smell the weed. right? It's just like, when I was allegedly raped, you want your mother to support you and be with you, and she never came with me when I was intimately searched. When I was allegedly raped in 2008, I was taken to Darrenth Valley Hospital to have DNA taken from my vagina and my mouth because I'd been orally raped, allegedly, vaginally raped, allegedly, and they'd raped me up the backside as well. A man had stuck his cock up my rectum, allegedly, you have to say. Now, I don't get embarrassed by bum jokes anymore, or people bending over, including my mum who bends over a lot and shows the crack of her bottom. And when I first came down to Chatham, my mum's favourite food was an iced ring donut. And what do ring donuts look like? Right, I'm hard as nails now. I've got skin as thick as a tortoise shell, and I don't give a shit. I just want justice, and I want freedom from this bullshit. Right? I don't care if you laugh, I don't care if you crack jokes, I don't care if you bend over. That just shows how sick and pathetic you fucking are. That's to the people that do that to me. Right? I'm here to get justice and compensation for the lies, the false paperwork, and the police not doing their job properly. That's all I'm here to do. Get justice. And I want answers as to why I wasn't helped and was just left, in quotes, to die. Now, you can all laugh and you all can make fun and you can stare at me like I'm a piece of shit on your shoe, but I'm not going to stop. I'm not going to stop. Came back into my flat, and all the neighbours have put their TV up like the loudest volume. I'm not mad. I've been bullied, I've been allegedly raped, I've been beaten in the street, I've been in women's refuges twice, right? And my mum didn't even come with me to Darrenth Valley Hospital. I was stripped down, bollock naked, led on a fucking couch. I had a camera put up my arse, and I had my pubic hair snipped with a pair of scissors. And then they have the audacity to tell me they couldn't find the alleged rapist. And then they fucking got rid of the evidence. Because I was allegedly raped in Jennifer's clothes. My mother's clothes. Her bra, her pants, her jeans, and her denim jacket. And they fucking destroyed it. They never returned it. And this fraud, you telling me they've investigated a fraud case in 2 days? That's bullshit as well, isn't it? They've investigated a fraud. I reported the fraud last Thursday, and they've closed the case and investigated it in 2 days. But they haven't told me who actually fucking took that money out of my bank account. So that's bollocks as well, isn't it? It's a load of shite. I'm being fed lies every minute of the fucking day, so you fucking stare at me. You fucking laugh, and I don't give a shit. As I wrote in my diary, I was arrested for something I didn't do. I had my kids taken away from me for something I didn't do. I watched people smoke drugs over their kids and get away with it. I witnessed child abuse and they get away with it. People can do what the fuck they like to me and get away with it, and you want me to be happy? Fuck off! When someone starts telling me the truth, I'll listen. guys, I've got that out of my system. But as I segregate myself from people that are obviously, it's not me that's mad. People that smoke drugs over their kids are disgusting. Right? You know, I am sick of being the scapegoat of my kids were taken away from me. My home's been taken away from me 4 times. I've been homeless. Stop fucking around with me. I'm not an object for you to fucking... Oh, the dog. She'll do as she's told. No, she won't. I want justice. I want freedom, and I want somebody to tell me what's really going on. Because I'm sick of this crap. See you later.